Hello out there. It is about 7 a.m. Pacific Coast time, and I'm going to do another Immaculate Grid. I'm going to try to run through this really quick before work. Probably get it up to YouTube afterwards. So let's see how we do. Okay, so here is today's grid. We have the White Sox Orioles, 40 home run season, Astros, Angels, and a 500 career home run. So let's see, to start out with, let's start with the Sox and the Stros. Pretty sure Jose Abreu would be an answer that would work here as the current first baseman for Houston, and I'm pretty sure he came directly from the White Sox. I'm going to go to the further back, a lot further back, to Nellie Fox. And he would have been most known for his time with the White Sox, the Go-Go Sox, as a second baseman. And I think at the very end of his career, he played for the Houston Astros, which would have been like maybe an expansion team. So there we go, Nellie Fox. Let's see, so the Orioles and Angels. So there's a few answers that we can go with here. Mark McLemore would be a pretty good answer, a decent hitting second baseman, played for both teams, Mariners, Rangers, and others. Fernando Valenzuela is a favorite. That's the one I'm going to go with here. The other one that I was thinking about, because I'm kind of curious, like what percentage he would go for, was Reggie Jackson. A lot of us probably remember Reggie Jackson at the end of his career with the Angels and with the Yankees and the A's. Probably the part of his career that is least notable is his time with the Orioles. He played like 1 or 2 years there, wasn't very happy, said something like the only problem with Baltimore is Baltimore or something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and put that for 500 home runs. I think I remember that Jackson is part of the 500 home run club. Let's see here. There we go. And considering that there's probably, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 Orioles who've had 500 home runs, 4% is pretty good there, I think. All right, so we'll go with Fernando here. And obviously, this would have been after his time with the Dodgers. I think he took like a year or 2 off, then came back with Baltimore. And then ended his career with like the Angels in San Diego. So there we go. Let's see, Houston and the Orioles. So this takes me back to about a 30-year-old memory. So this can be a little dicey here. Oh, so one answer that I'm pretty sure would work for sure would be Glenn Davis. He was a decent power hitting first baseman for Houston, and I think he went to the Orioles immediately after Houston. But I'm going to go with Pete Harnisch. And I remember that there was a Super Nintendo baseball game that my dad bought for me that was pretty mediocre, but, you know, I can't fault my dad. You know, he was trying, and it did have the MLB logo on it. It had actual Major League ball players who were featured in the game with real statistics, so that was kind of cool. But the starting pitchers that they have for Baltimore, if my memory is correct, would have been Kevin Brown, Curt Schilling, and Pete Harnisch, I think was the third one. And I know that Harnisch played with the Astros, at least I'm fairly certain of that. So we'll go with Harnisch. There we go. Okay, so last one. Oh, the Angels and the White Sox. I'm gonna go with John Garland here. I'm 100% on that. I think I'm getting my Abreu's mixed up. I know that Bobby Abreu played with the Angels, and I think he may have played for the White Sox before, but I could be thinking of mistaking that for Jose Abreu. So we'll go with Garland, and hopefully I probably spelled John wrong. There we go, John Garland. All right. Let's see here. White Sox 500 home runs. Should have thought harder. I thought this one would have popped out. I mean, Jim Thome. He played for the White Sox. He hit 500 home runs. I'm pretty sure he's in that club. We might just go with that. Let's just get the answer there. All right, 22%. Obviously, I'm missing somebody here. Probably somebody pretty obvious if I kind of tick down the list. All right, 40 home runs for the Astros. Jeff Bagwell. That's the first name that comes to mind here. I don't Yeah, I haven't used Glenn Davis, and I can't remember if Glenn Davis had a 40 home run season. I feel like he was in the 30 home run club, but not the 40 home run club. More recently, uh, oh yeah, Jordan Alvarez. He's probably going to be the top pick there. Probably followed by Bags, Caminiti. I think probably hit 40 home runs with the Astros. We'll go with Caminiti. He's probably slightly under Bagwell, but he should draw a healthy percentage as well. Oh no, he didn't hit 40. Oh well, there goes the grid. All right, I could put Bagwell there. Let's look at the Angels. Trout, I would think that Salmon would have. Otani, obviously, is one that goes there. Um, I know Garrett Anderson muscled up one season, but I don't remember if he hit 40 home runs or not. I know Darren Erstad had a really good season for the Angels. He hit 350, but I don't remember if he ever hit 40 home runs. Jim Edmonds might go here. Probably. All right. Let's try it. No. All right. Well, I got one more guess. Um, let's see. 40 home runs, 500 career. Yeah, I mean, Mel Ott's on the list. That's probably one. I mean, we're going to distribute this amongst what 20 some players. I think there's about roughly 20 players on the 500 career home run list. So you choose one of them, they'll probably go for a decent percentage. We'll see what Mel Ott goes at. 2%. All right. Well, that's how I did today. 7 out of 9. If I would have went with like Trout and Bagwell, I probably would have had the perfect grid. My rarity score would have gone through the roof, but well, that's how it goes. All right. Hope your grid goes well, and I will see you next time.